to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a yoga, I'm an empath, and I just like to do these little talks daily and my take on things, my esoteric report. Yeah. Anyway, slept so freaking good. Ma did too, man. We just got up. I probably didn't get up and around until I heard the weed whackers that opened my eye, or became willing to be conscious at about I don't know, it was like after 10, and that's late for me, especially with his Bryce's getting, but usually I tried. They got up, they slept in until they didn't. By the time we were settled, after they ate breakfast and all that jazz, it was 5:30, so that's late for them. So we all shifted a little. We all merged a little later on, and heard the weed whackers, and I didn't even get mad, man. I didn't even trip. I just freaking closed the window and went back to sleep. Resistance is futile. It takes from your body, man. It takes from your spirit. Our energy is so precious in the things that people use it on. I like to use it on noticing synchronicities and stuff like that. I'm wearing my Alcatraz hoodie. It is kind of cool because I haven't worn this in a while. And I poured it on and I took it, and I had it on yesterday because it's been a little chilly. Come on, Ben, old man. He likes to make an appearance because he was just in here. Come on. Heifer Pumper Dink. Here to report. He'll be through once he's through at the hydration station. Anyway, and a buddy of mine hadn't posted on Instagram in a long time, and he had posted yesterday, and he had gone on the tour that I had gone on when I had gotten myself this hoodie. I went to high school as a music dude. We were in Espanol. Yeah, I didn't know it till years later, but evidently I was his first friend. Don't be mad at Benny. Benny wanted just to lay down and be in the video too. This is what puppy mills do, folks. They make animals that are scared and get mad at their brothers all the time after they hit the hydration station. Anyway, that was a cool synchronicity, and Mom and I wrote out our wish list where we want to live next. Last night we wrote it out in our book of record. It's in the book of record. And I always thought this was kind of interesting because I know that the whole thing is crap, but I got this when I was in the Air Force, and they all have numbers related to items, right? Federal Supply Reserve, GPO number, right? So you look, and I always, because I was into parts, and I've always been into parts and research and things like that. It's a whole other part of the world that people just, football, don't know about because they're preoccupied. Anyway. And I looked these up just a couple weeks ago at a Gee Whiz. They sell for like $23 on freaking, what do you call it? eBay or Amazon or whatever. I used to use Amazon all the time. I won't do it now. The things I won't do now because of the people that are freaking that are running the show of the things, I mean, they take the fun out of everything because they're shitty people, but I won't freaking endorse products or things or anything that I don't believe in, and that includes the people that run the place, And so many people do. So many people don't care. You buy the products and they're freaking, the owner of the company is a freaking lech, pervy, freaking creepy grosso, People just don't care. There's no loyalty. Well, there hasn't been. There's loyalty now. Oh, yeah. Loyalty's coming back. I'm trying to make the best of it because I'm really trying not to. My ego's flaring right now. It really is. I mean, it's like I like my haircut, but I hate it because I made the mistake. I don't like how high it is up here. I'm just going to get this out of the way because it freaking drives me crazy. This is an example of this is how I need to be clear, When I was a little kid, I was like, first grade, I had to go onto a speech bus and learn how to talk and enunciate because I was a funny talker. My name was Margie. I hated it because I looked like a little boy because they cut my hair short because I wouldn't take care of it because I was always out playing. I was always getting tangled and stuff in it, so they just freaking cut it all off. You know, it was easier for them to, take any time with me to just, let me do both, but whatever. I hear kids could do both now, They could get rough and dirty and tumble and stuff, and they could keep their hair too. Yay, kids! Anyway, so, if you see my earlier videos anyway, I mean, it's not like I haven't made a mistake with a haircut before. I was bald a couple years ago. That's glad I did it. Probably won't do it again unless it's real necessary. But I don't know. I like hair. I think it's neat that people can look different, feel different. God, hair. Just think about how good. I love getting haircuts because it just makes you feel so good. It raises my vibration, man. When you look good, you feel good, and when you feel good, you're supposed to treat people better. It's the golden rule that I always understood. Things got out of hand a little bit, I think. But anyway, I got the haircut that I asked for. I just wasn't too mindful of the words that I was asking for. That's alright. It'll grow out. It'll catch up. I just like it better when both sides match up. Yeah, it's a little bit more balanced, but what are you gonna do? Not gonna cry about it. Let's see. 2 huge losses, man. Huge. But, okay. 2 huge contributions. 2 huge contributions to Source. Huge. Doris Day. My dad took one of his girlfriends there once. I think did I talk about that yesterday? I did like 3 takes on the video yesterday, so could have been in one of those that they didn't take. But I remember when he was telling me he was gonna or he did, and back then this was like, God, because it's been years since I didn't even talk to the dude. So, God, this must be like 10 years ago. Or longer, 12. I don't know. He always had his relationships, and I didn't even know about him. I was never really allowed to participate in his role very much. Tried, and then I quit trying. That's alright. He took this to Doris Day, and that's how I knew it existed. This pet-friendly hotel, and she's done a lot for animals, and I thank you for your contribution. She's added her love to Source, and, now all of what she is, we can all tap into. We could have while she was here, but now, I mean, think about how many people didn't even know who Doris Day was. I sure as heck did. I grew up with her in her movies and her moxie. Oh, yeah. Real woman right there, yeah. Lots of class. Yep. She ain't a broad. How do I say that? She ain't a broad. She's a dame. Yeah. And then this morning, it was Tim Conway. And God, I grew up watching him. My impressions, so maybe that's why when I start getting rolling, and I start chopping it up, some people call it improv. I just call it, I'm just in my flow, and it's because I grew up in my impressionable years staring at things like, and listening to things like word whimsy and wordsmiths like Tim Conway. Thank you for your contribution, your comedic contribution of raising the vibration of freaking millions of people for years and years, and then I think about all the people that don't know who he is either. They're missing out, But man, he and Don Knotts and, all the just Carol Burnett, she's got, thank goodness she's still with us. But God, just comedy, and that's what this world is turning into. People are starting to see we're supposed to be raising each other, raised in love, raised in hope, raised in joy. It's about vibrations and making people just feel good. See, there's plus or minuses. Either you're going to add to the joy, or you're going to suck from the life source. People don't want to be around people that suck. So those people are going to go off and twist off and short out and cause harm and wreak havoc and drink themselves to oblivion and, pop pill and do all that stuff. And those that have tapped into the resource of love and light, you're only going to raise and raise and raise and raise and raise and raise. It's pretty cool. I feel good about stuff. Yeah, I do. I don't pay too much. I just, all looking at freaking any mainstream anything it's ever done is make my eye twitch, so try not to do that too much. What else? I think that's about all I got for today. Hope you have a rad day. Peace.